Hello, and welcome to Gunpla Reviews, where it is myself versus my shelf. Some 160 model kits and a queue of reviews to do. Will I ever finish them all? But I digress. Today's challenger is the high-grade Gundam Seed Zaku WARRIOR live concert version, as piloted by Mir Campbell. Get it together. Know the difference. This comes particularly from Gundam Seed Destiny. Is seen in one episode not doing anything, but if you play Gundam vs. Gundam, Zaft versus something or other, I forget the details, it is a playable unit and they stick wackus in the cockpit. You know it's Mir. Know your lore. So here we have the manual and the backside with more information about it. And the marking stickers. Talk about those soon enough. But you can kind of see in there, nice little cute little pink Cairo. Get in there. Inside the first flap is information about the mobile suit itself and the quote-unquote pilot. This is Mir performing. This is Lacus doing her thing. Got more shots of it along with the color guide and more in the Gundam Seed Destiny lineup. Inside the manual, you've got your typical runner coverage and legal semantics, assembly semantics. Looks like we start up with the chest, moving to arm and head assembly and torso assembly, down to the feet. Over here we get into the leg assembly, and then the waist, and finally full body assembly, and into the accessories, the shield, the grenades at the hip, the machine gun, and putting them in the hands all together. So putting that aside, let's talk about your girl. A pink, and that is the reason why I got it, a pink Zaku WARRIOR. At the arms here, you get full rotation. Over here you get bicep motion, and let's turn it this way. Only about 90 degrees of action. Fists are on your typical ball joint. Your arms come up to this high on their own before the shoulders start blocking. At the waist, you get very minimal movement whatsoever. Up here at the head, you get not much either. Some head banging, some turning left and right. But we're going to disassemble this head right quick and get down in here, because with the one sticker that's in there for the mono eye, you can pop the head off and you're free to rotate your mono eye as you see fit. I always like my mono eyes just slightly off to one side, typically the left because I'm left-handed, even though that is actually the right according to the mobile suit's perspective. My left, your right. So here the front skirts go up together. It is not recommended to separate these, it's not that style. You get your foot all the way to the front. If you mind this cord here, you get some bend, and you just gotta be extra careful to get that far. I'm being super careful because I've already damaged one of these cables. Now earlier today I was having some difficulty in the leg area. You can kind of see in the back, like even standing, there's something about them that there's just not sitting right, and I don't know if that's me or if that's the mold or what's going on there, because I have both of these all the way forward and there's a huge difference, and I'm not sure where that issue is lying at the moment. There's a little bit of movement back here in these thruster bells at the feet. They're a little stiff. And then typical back and forth foot motion, no turning, no wiggling, And as you can see inside the leg, that's that peg and socket, so you don't get a whole lot of splits. Although you do at least get some room for motion in the side skirts. Over here, these do come off as they are noted as part of the accessories, but I figure that's just for detail, because they don't fit in the hands, and they don't fit in the hands. So this Zaku comes with, of course, you've got two hands here, a regular holding and an open hand, a second holding hand for the left side, and a trigger hand for the right side. There we go. It comes with a very basic heat hawk, which I've painted pink because reasons. Comes with a Zaku machine gun with movable ammo drum, movable handle, and the spiked shoulder shield. You've got two extra ammo drums here on the side, which I got tired of losing them, so I glued them in. Haha! That's a keynote. And this plugs right into here, which has 2 points of articulation, the ball joint here, and you can pop that out of place. And you see you've got that extra ball joint over here, so you can get some rather interesting and awkward positions with that. So let's talk about one of its worst features, other than if you don't like pink, oh, it's pink, but whatever. Most of these decals, these marking stickers, are terrible. This love one across the chest, that one's perfectly fine. It fits across the flat surfaces. This Haro is perfectly fine. It fits across a flat surface. This heart one, it's on a curve. It does not fit across a flat surface. As you can see, there's bubbling and bending from when I built it some 10 years ago. But still, it shouldn't be that bad. Over here on the side, this Lacus Clive Alive is alright. There's a bit of a bubble right here at my thumbnail, but that's about the worst of it. It's on a slight curve, but it works. These, however, these were regular ass foil stickers. They were. Many years ago, I just gave up. I glued these pieces in, and I painted them. This is the Eternal Rival yellow Gunpla marker, instead of the trash cone wrapping stickers and the weirdly fitting sticker that goes in and around this zone. But there's one last feature, one more move that makes this just a little bit more special. Remember this. This is our Kerberos Wizard backpack. This section here pops off. That's for the Kerberos. Go over there. As spoken before, you can attach this to any Zaku Warrior, including, oh no, knocking off beam pieces again. Angle those up. It just flat plugs right into the bag. And now you have a three-headed, very angry, pink Zaku Warrior. In conclusion, would I recommend this model kit? Other than the fact that it's pink, ZEON says, scrap it. It really and truly is a sign of its times with its limited articulation. The plastic feels kind of iffy, especially thin around the legs here. I don't like how this whole situation works out here. I just don't like it. It feels more of a hindrance than, you know, an access to details. The stickers, aside from two, are a hot mess. And it was just like, I was happy to have acquired it because it's a pink Zaku, and that gets a bonus point. Pink Zaku all the way. But just the high grade SIEG Zakus, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to stick with some regular high grade Universal Century Zakus. Maybe I'm spoiled, maybe it's just a sign of the times, but I cannot recommend this kit unless you have to have paint. But I thank y'all for watching, and as always, SIEG ZEON.